Dee Dee Thornton Kenny brought the new sounds to the people before anybody else. First on WFDD's late lamented Deacon Light, and then on commercial stations Z93 and WKZL. From there, she became an internet pioneer when she resurrected Deacon Light online. And when Mitch moved back to Winston-Salem from New York City and heard Dee Dee playing the Buzzcocks on the radio, that gave him hope. Dee Dee Thornton.
In August of 1980, I got a call at the radio station. The guy said his name is Mitch, and if he gave me a tape of his band, would I could listen to it and consider playing it on Deacon Light? Sure, can't promise, but if it fits. So he came to my apartment to drop it off, and he gave me this tape. And he said, well, it says the band is called the Permaneats, but we have changed our name to the Prefabs. There are 3 songs on here, and one actually ended up playing a lot on Deacon Light. It's called Single File. So I played the Prefabs, Single File, one night. I played a lot, but apparently the band members were listening that night. So I got a phone call. Guy says, thanks for playing my song. Oh, sure, yeah, whatever. And then he had to confess that it wasn't a band. He was playing all the instruments himself. He just wanted to be in a band. And so he gave me this tape. A couple of months later, he gave me another tape. And we'd stayed in touch. And finally he's telling me he's getting a band together. And, of course I didn't have anything to play yet. It's from the new band. And 40 years ago this month, as Let's Active was making their stage debut, WFDD got a new station manager who said there's only 3 types of art music: jazz, classical, and folk. Deacon Light's coming off the air at the end of the year. So next month marks the 40th anniversary of the death of Deacon Light after a 35-year run. So I just transplanted it over to WKZL, which had just become the big classic rock station. North Carolina's best rock. And they were just playing, the usual, classic rock. But on this show, I could play whatever I wanted. I had 3 hours a week to do it. Still, playing Single File for Mitch. And in fact, on the last Deacon Light, I did play that song. Finally, in October of 1982, I got this tape. This tape, it has 3 songs on it: Room with a View, Two U's, and Leader of Men. It says Let's Active. Tails Out is in, it says IRS is within a quarter of reach or something like that. But IRS was the coolest record label. They were the coolest. I knew the reps there. I used to go visit them in New York. And when I found out that they had a deal with IRS Records, that was just the coolest thing. And so I had this tape to play. And then in October of 1983 now, I finally got the EP afoot. And I was very excited about having that because I'd waited a long time. And it's easier to play vinyl than real tapes. And so I had Mitch and Faye and Sarah came up and interviewed on the show. And I was playing the record a lot. And I'm just gonna end with this. It's a letter I wrote to Mitch on, October 26, 1983. I'm just gonna read the first paragraph. Dear Mitch, enclosed, please find a copy of the latest New Generation playlist. That was what I called the show after Deacon Light. I couldn't really, Wake Forest Demon Deacons, that's where Deacon Light came from. Michael Plinn from IRS sent me a copy of the EP last week. I've added every song on the record. I hope that's okay with you. KZL is also adding every word means no to regular programming. So I'll just close with saying it was really exciting to be able to ride down the road in my car and on my car stereo on the big FM station hear Let's Active. This guy that once pretended he had a band, finally had a band, and was being played on the radio. Thank you.